Hello, you beautiful lot. We are adding to the spiritual development playlist today, and we are going to talk about something that is my favorite thing to talk about. Yeah, it's, believe it or not, we're talking about the Clairs. Not me. We're talking about the Clairs. So we're going to talk briefly about each Clair. Okay. Now I will do a separate video for each one, but I want to introduce all 8 right now, and we'll do a quick exercise for each one just to get you into the gist of what the Clairs are if you don't know. And then on this playlist, at the minute we'll keep it in the spiritual development playlist, but eventually the Clairs will have their own playlist, okay? Especially when I'm putting them all into their own videos. But we want to do an introduction, and I've been itching to get to this topic, but you've got to have the groundwork first. You've got to have the cleansing, the grounding, the protection. You've got to know your gatekeeper. You've got to know this. You've got to know that. It's good to know about your chakras. So all of those playlist videos I've had to do first for the spiritual development playlist, in my mind anyway. And it was 111 when I said that. So Spirit agrees with me. So we're going to talk about the Clairs. Now, everybody has the ability of all the Clairs. You just have to wake them up. They're all in you. Anyone that says, oh, you've got to be born with clairvoyance, you've got to be born with clear sight, I call BS. I call BS on it, okay? So you don't have to have gone through a near-death experience. You don't have to have been born with this gift or known that you've had it since birth. This could be switched on at any time, yeah? For women, I've noticed that a lot of these extra senses are illuminated in the menopause, because your body is like, okay, I've done what this body is able to do, or not. You either have or you haven't. That's fine. But your body then starts to change, doesn't it, for females? And that's when I think a lot of the time these sort of senses kick in, because your body's like, oh, hang on, what's going on here then? So for me, that's when I think things get heightened, and I think some of you are noticing that as well, definitely. I look at my analytics, and my age group of followers is, I think it's between, I can't remember, it's 45 to 65 or 35 to 65. They're the biggest bulk. So I'm talking to you guys here that are probably going through this right now. Probably, you know, these switch on at any time, and you can make them switch on. You can entice them out. You can do these simple exercises to see which ones are your strongest. And again, we will go into each one in detail. I am looking at doing some lives as well. So I can, if you want to know what your strongest Clair is, I can tell you what your strongest Clair is. I can connect with your energy, and we'll do that on lives and all of that sort of stuff. All of that's coming. It's so much stuff. I'm just itching to get it all out to you, and I haven't got time to do it. So we're going to start very quickly. A brief explanation of each one, and a little simple exercise for each one, just to get you into the swing of it. Yes? Cool. Let's start. So let's list all 8 first. So you've got clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience, claircognizance, clairalliance, clairgustance, clairtangency, clairempathy. Okay? They're your Clairs. Clairvoyance is clear sight. What we need is a clear speech. You know, clear speech, because this Clair can't do it. So clairvoyance is clear seeing or clear sight, whatever way you want to put it. Doesn't matter. And this is the part of you that awakens through your imagination, your inner vision, your mind's eye. Yeah. The more you trust what you see, the stronger it will become. People are, I'm not clairvoyant. Okay. Imagine a red bird. Did you? If you did, you are. All right. You are. Simple as that. So close your eyes. Let's do a little practice. Close your eyes right now. Yeah. Get yourself in a little Zen-like space, but just close your eyes. Take a deep breath. And I want you to picture a single colour. Any colour. And then I want you to imagine a candle flame flickering before you. Watch how it moves, the glow, the light, the shimmer. And now ask Spirit or your higher self to show you a symbol for today's energy. Let the image appear naturally. Don't force it. Now, what did you see? How did it make you feel? Did you see an object? Did the color change? Did you see a symbol? If you want to try and enhance this, you could use amethyst. Piece of amethyst. You could hold a piece of amethyst, pop it down your bra, in your pants, wherever. Yeah, you could hold a piece of amethyst, or you could hold a piece of lapis lazuli. Yeah, so amethyst or lapis lazuli, they're not the only ones, but they will help strengthen your third eye. So that's clairvoyance. Yeah, okay. The next one we're going to talk about is clairaudience, clear hearing. I don't know why I'm pointing to my ear. You all know where your ears are, don't you? And this opens when you begin to notice the quiet voice of your intuition. Yeah, the gentle thoughts or the sounds that feel different from your own inner dialogue. That's clairaudience. So let's, for a moment, I mean, have you ever heard your name called? An example for me, I've heard my name called and I'm like, there's nobody here, but somebody called my name. Someone's getting your attention somewhere, yeah? Or, I don't know, you could be zoned out looking at a phone and again, you'll hear something that's not on the TV in the background. You think, where did that come from? Or you'll hear a dog bark, or you'll hear a baby cry and you know that's not around. Yeah, clairaudience. So again, what you can do for this is you can sit in silence for a few moments, yeah? And you can focus on the sounds around you. The room, the air, your breath. And then you can tune inwards and imagine adjusting a radio dial until you find a clear, calm frequency. And then you can ask your guides, what do I most need to hear today? And then the first word, the first phrase, a song lyric will enter your mind. Yeah, that first thing that enters your mind is your message. And write that down without questioning it, judging it. What was that? What did you hear? When you sit and center yourself and silence yourself for a few minutes, and then ask Spirit to turn that radio dial up, listen. What's the first thing you hear? Is it a word? Is it a phrase? Is it a song lyric? Write it down. If you want to enhance this one, you can use selenite. Piece of selenite. It doesn't have to be that size, yeah. You can use a piece of selenite and a piece of blue kyanite as well. Both of these will help. Yep. They will help clear your throat chakra and your inner hearing. Yeah? Perfect. The next one we're going to talk about is clairsentience. Now, for the people that have been with me for a long while, you'll know that when I first started the channel, it was called Sentient in Harmony because my name is Claire and I thought clairsentient, that fitted well. And that is my strongest Claire, that's clairsentience. We'll get onto that in a minute. And then I changed my name many times since then. I think I'm up to change number 4 now. But clairsentience is clear feeling. When you can feel, yeah? It speaks through your body and it's an emotional barometer of sorts, yeah? How you physically and energetically sense truth, alignment, or imbalance. It muddles in with clairempathy, and it muddles in with claircognizance as well. But clairsentience has its own thing of its own. So a practice to activate this sense, okay? Take a few deep breaths. I know it's a lot of this and that, but I just want to get a little understanding of each one, and then we will do a video on each one separately, yeah? But I want to encapsulate it all in one video, a bit like I've done the chakra playlist as well, yeah? Where I spoke about all the chakras and then I put them all in their own videos as well. This is how I want to do it. So take a few deep breaths and bring your body into awareness, yeah? Let's get your body into an awareness, receptive energy. And ask, what does yes feel like in my body? And I kind of felt like on both of my arms, simultaneous. Oh, divine bumps. Thank you. Clairsentience. Oh, gorgeous. So I kind of felt as if someone, I'm doing it again. Like someone had placed their hands on my shoulders, yeah? Twice, what am I saying? Both simultaneous. And that's my yes, that's what yes feels like in my body. That yeah, okay, that's what yes feels like in my body. So wait for that physical or emotional response from you, from your body. And it might take a few times, but you will get it, I promise you. And then ask, what does no feel like? Hang on a minute. What does no feel like? Interesting. So no, this one is a bit weird for me. No, kind of focused on the middle of my back, but then it moved to the lower region of my back. 12-12 when I said that as well. That was subtle, actually. That was subtle. So notice those subtle differences. You might feel warmth. You might feel expansion. You might feel tightness. You might feel heaviness. So my yes, I felt a presence on both of my sort of shoulders and the top of my arms. Yeah, that's kind of how I felt, as if someone had cupped the top of my shoulders and the top of my arms. Yeah. And then the no started, I can't show you because it's in the middle of my back, started in the middle of my back and went down to that lower lumbar region. That's my no. So this teaches how your body communicates into what you're saying or what you're hearing or what you're sensing. Yeah, your body is communicating intuitively. It's really difficult to explain, isn't it? But that's kind of how it is. Okay. Oh, I've got a message from my bank. What's that? I just put money in my bank. I didn't see how much it was. Hopefully it's thousands. The next Claire that we're going to talk about is claircognizance, and that is clear knowing. Crystals, sorry. Crystals to help you with clairsentience would be black tourmaline. It's very grounded energy. I haven't got any of that. Obsidian would be good as well, but black tourmaline is good. I've got black tourmaline, but it's inside my, you can hear it. It's inside my grounding oil that I make. And the little pieces of that are right down in the other shed, and I ain't going down there to get it. So black tourmaline is good, but also smoky quartz. So we've got some smoky quartz there. It can help ground excess energy if you are highly sensitive. Yeah. So that's a good one as well. Right, the next one, claircognizance, clear knowing. A lot of this was switched on in 2020. Can you guess why? But it was. Claircognizance was switched on in 2020 for a lot of people. I've got to have a drink. Sorry, I'm really thirsty. Lovely. I do like my lemon water. Got a bit of lime in it as well. It's beautiful. Right, so claircognizance arrives as a sudden understanding. What could have happened that gave us all a sudden understanding around 2020? I don't know. And it's knowledge that just drops in fully formed, and you think, where'd that come from? How do I know that? Yeah, it's not logical, it's just immediate. You know when, I mean, I've got a BS detector. I've got a BS detector. I can smell BS. It's almost like I've got clairvoyance with BS. Clear smelling. I can smell BS. I know. I've got one of them truth barometers within my brain. I know. I know if you're trying to have me over. And I might not tell you I know. I'll keep that to myself because I like to let you dig your own grave. I do. I like to let you dig your own hole. I need to open my window now. I'm getting really hot because we've got people around. We've got some spirit. But I'm bloody boiling. Okay. I literally just come over really hot then, so we know we've got company. We've got company, but I like it. So yeah, it's immediate. It's not logical, but it's immediate. That's clear knowing. You know, when you just know. So let's do a little activation practice on that. Yeah. To hold your journal. So let's say you've got a journal. Yeah, I don't know if you've got one on you right now. You don't have to go and get one, but if you've got one, go and get it. Yeah, but hold your journal and take a deep breath and ask, what do I need to know right now for my highest good? And then don't think. Do not think and just write whatever flows out. A little bit like automatic writing. We will cover that in another video. Automatic writing. Stream off what you're thinking. Just stream it off. Write it down. Yeah. And then after a few minutes, stop and read what you wrote. And you'll often find wisdom that feels higher than your conscious mind. And you think, where did that come from? When you just allow your conscious mind, this flow, right, automatic writing. Right. Again, I'm not explaining this very well. Right. Sit in silence. Yeah. Close your eyes for a minute. Holding a piece of paper or a journal in your hand, whatever. Yeah. Center yourself. And then open your eyes and start writing. Don't think about what you're writing. Just open your eyes and start writing. Whatever is, it doesn't have to make sense. It doesn't have to make sense. Could be words, could be whatever. And just let it flow. Let it flow. Let it flow. Just continuously let this writing flow. Whatever it is coming out, doesn't matter. Onomatopoeia, whatever. Just, I don't know even why I thought of onomatopoeia. I don't even know what onomatopoeia means. I don't even know, but that's kind of what's coming through my head. What does onomatopoeia mean? I don't know. Maybe that's a sign. I need to write that down. Onomatopoeia. I don't even know if that's how you spell it. I know it's a word, but I don't know what that means. But that's what just came through as I was in that little flow of energy. What does that mean? Who knows? I'm going to have a look up afterwards. But yeah. So that's what you want to do. And then you'll find that you'll get some wisdom in that. The more you do that, the more that will help. And it's also going to help your automatic writing. Again, we'll do a separate video on automatic writing. I know we're getting a bit jumbled, but this is all going to be on separate videos as well. I just want to try and get out a brief understanding of it first, all right, before we go into each one in detail. Now, two good crystals to help with this would be clear quartz. So this is clear quartz. Stunning example of a bit of clear quartz. But also, not so well known, is Herkimer diamond. Yeah, Herkimer diamond. And this will amplify the connection beautifully. Now you can see this is a teeny tiny little piece of Herkimer diamond. And there's a reason for that. It's bloody expensive. I think this little piece cost me, I don't know, about £5, which, you know, it's not lots, but it's teeny weeny, but it's super powerful. Super, super powerful. I hope you can't hear my husband sawing wood. Good. But yeah, Herkimer diamond is a very powerful amplifier as well. So clear quartz and Herkimer diamond will help connect this claircognizance beautifully. All right. The next one we're going to talk about is Clairvoyance. Now, this is clear smelling. It is called something else that I cannot pronounce. I'm not even going to try it because I will massacre it. Clairvoyance is one of the more subtle clairs. Now, this one comes in and out with me, you know, and it smacks me in the face sometimes. And I think, whoa, hello, Nan. Where did you come from? Yeah. So I will smell my grandparents. I know that sounds awful, but I do. And I smell my Nan's perfume and I smell my granddad's soap. I do. I smell my granddad's soap. I also smell my gran too. So my oldies, my grandparents come and visit me. I get other smells as well, and I don't know where they come from. You know, I do live with men, so could be any one of them really. But yeah, the ability to smell energy or spirit presence is clairvoyance. Often comes through as sense linked to memories as a confirmation. Yeah. So my granddad is the soap. It's his soap mixed with a bit of tobacco because he smoked. My Nan, I can't remember what her perfume is called, but I know it's her, and that's also mixed with a bit of tobacco because she smoked too. And then my gran, oh God, what was it? Oh, I can remember it. Not all of you lay, not Yardley. Oh, I can't think. But again, I know that's my gran. Can't think what it's called. Oh, it came and it went again. It'll come. I can't remember. But they're the clear examples that I can think of clairvoyance for me. So a little activation practice for this sense would be to light a candle or an incense stick or heat some essential oils. Yeah. And then inhale that gently. And focus on the scent until you can describe the texture, the tone, and energy of that smell. Yeah, I know this sounds awkward, but hopefully you're following what I'm trying to say. Now, is that scent a light energy, or is it a dense energy smell? Yeah. Is it a warm smell? Is it a cool smell? And you'll know what I mean. You know, there's perfumes you can get that have got a real deep scent. I don't know, poison. But probably better one would have been better. I can't think of, because I don't like dense perfumes, so I can't think of any, but I know poison is one. I like the lighter fragrance perfumes. It just fits better with my energy, I think. I don't like dense. It sticks up my nose. I don't like it. Don't like it at all. But other people, it smells very nice on. So close your eyes. Yeah. And think of this scent. So once you've smelt something, put it away and then come back and close your eyes and think of the scent. And ask Spirit to help you smell the scent or send you a sign for that scent. Yeah. Over the next few days of this particular scent, over the next few days or the next few hours, whatever, if you want to do it quicker, ask that scent to spontaneously appear. Probably best like a couple of days after, because you know that scent's gone out of your house. Ask that scent to spontaneously appear and see if it does. Practice, practice, practice. Two scents that I would try and awaken this sense with. I know it's a lot of sense, isn't it? I'm talking nonsense, really. I thought I got it out. I did. Frankincense, a little essential oil, frankincense, or Palo Santo. Quite distinctive smells. So if you've got Palo Santo, use that. You can get it off Amazon. It's cheap as chips. Or you can use an essential oil. Something that you've not smelt before, you know, like an unusual smell, because you want this smell to stick in your memory and come back. Hopefully I'm explaining myself half decently. I might not be. So this is Palo Santo. So sit, meditate, get yourself centered, do a few deep breaths, and smell the wood. Smell the wood. Give a little sniff. Oh, it's lovely. Yeah. And then over the next few days, ask spirit to smell the wood, but without burning it. Do you know what I mean? Now, it might not come in exactly when you ask for it, but you might be going about your business. You might be going about your business. That actually smelled like food then. What did that smell of? Oh, it smelled like something I've recognised before. I actually tasted that, which will lead really nicely onto that clear tasting. That's bizarre. What is that? I don't know what that is. Anyway, I'll shut up because I'm getting you're diverting me. So yeah, over the next couple of days, you should be able to smell that scent that you've concentrated on today. Does that make sense? Please, someone tell me if I'm making sense. I don't know if, sense. I don't know if I'm making sense. I've got a bit of hair on my glasses. I get waylaid, don't I? I'm so sorry. Right, leading on nicely to Clairgustance, which is clear tasting, which you just saw me do. I don't know what it was I tasted though. This is probably the one that I'm least good at, but I haven't really concentrated on it because I don't really want to be tasting weird stuff, really, you know. But this is probably the one that I'm not really that bothered about, even if I don't get it. But obviously I just did, so it's there. But you got to work with it. Got to work with it to get it to come out. Does that make sense? So Clairgustance, if you know what I'm trying to talk about, is clear tasting. It allows you to taste energy. Oh, actually, yeah, I do. I taste my grandparents' scents. Oh, that's weird. Never really thought about that, but I do. It's a bit bizarre, isn't it? Anyway, it's often a memory, an emotion, or a symbolic message when you taste these things. So to activate this sense, you can hold a glass of water and tune into it energetically. Now, that's not complicated, all right? You could literally hold your glass of water and hello, water. All right, you're connecting with it intentionally. You'll feel like an absolute Fruit Loop, but it does work. I'm so sorry if you heard my my tummy rumble then. My microphone's right here. Oh, God, I've got to tell you this. I was doing a meditation earlier, recording it, and my tummy rumbled in it, and I thought, oh, it won't pick that up. It bloody well did. So I've deleted it, but in the middle of this meditation, you got my tummy going. I had to delete that part. I was like, of all the things to pick up, it picks up a tummy rumble. Bizarre, huh? My microphone's clairaudient. I was supposed to be showing you what to do, and I'm not drinking. So yeah, sit in silence, do a few deep breaths, hold your glass of water, and you're connecting with it intentionally. All right, that's what you're doing. You're tuning into it energetically. I mean, in all seriousness, you won't be laughing when you're on your own. It's just because I feel like a twat. So take a sip and notice any taste impressions that arise beyond the physical. Maybe your water tastes sweet. Maybe your water tastes bitter. Mine tastes bitter because it's got lemon and lime in it. Maybe there's a hint of fruit. I've got a lot of fruit in mine. But if you've just got water, yeah, I'm so sorry if you can hear that soaring in the background. I could absolutely throttle him. I could. Hopefully he heard that. And then plain water. Don't put nothing in it. I know I've got lemons in mine. And see if you can taste any difference. And then ask Spirit to send you a symbolic taste that represents your current energy, represents your current emotional energy. And do this every day for 7 days, yeah? Just plain water, and notice if there is any different tastes that you get. That's going to help you expand this sense if you want to. I don't want to, really. But you never know, I might want to one day. I'll watch this video when I do. It's very nice. Stay hydrated. It's really good for you. Another tip for this activation is to drink mindfully and bless your water, which will enhance the clair. And that is as simple as, thank you so much for providing me with hydration. It could be as simple as that, yeah? And then drink it mindfully. Like, what is this water doing for you? It's keeping you alive. That's what it's doing. So you want to thank it, you want to bless it, you want to be grateful for it. That's going to enhance this sense. Oh, I actually felt like I connected with that one then. I just asked them to show me a taste. They didn't show me a taste. What they'd done was made excess saliva, which is why I swallowed. That's weird. So maybe that's a sign that you're waking it up when you feel this excess saliva and you swallow more. Isn't that interesting? I do love it when they do this on camera. Thank you. Cheers. Right. The next one we're going to talk about is clairtangency. You know when someone says, oh, she's very tangential? Yeah? You know when someone talks to you, drives me mad, and they're like, do you know? Yeah, do you know? And they tap every time they talk to you. I had a work colleague that done that to me once, a long time ago. None of my work colleagues now, because I know there's people that watch this. They all think I'm nuts. I really don't care. But I had a work colleague many years ago, and she could not help but give you a tap every time. Here, Claire. And one day I went, will you stop touching me? I don't like being touched, let alone every poignant bit of the sentence. She's a very tangential person, she was. She's a very lovely person, but very tangential. And I was like, will you stop it? Because I swear down, you're going to get this in a minute. I can't help it. She did stop eventually. I didn't have to deck her. But clairtangency, otherwise known as psychometry. So have you ever watched, who's that? Tyler Edwards? I think his name is Tyler Edwards. He holds on to objects. When he's going to read for people, he will hold on to objects. So he connects with past loved ones and things like that. And he uses psychometry. He also uses, he'll scribble, just scribble, because it's keeping his mind occupied on scribbling to allow messages to come through. It's like opens his mind to the other realms by keeping that part of his mind busy by scribbling. Yeah, that's what he does. But he will hold on to an object, and that's called psychometry, clairtangency, and he'll feel the energy from that object and read the energy through touch. So that's what clairtangency is, reading energy through touch, holding an object and feeling its story or its vibration. Okay? So a way that you can practice this would be to choose a piece of jewelry, a crystal, or an item that belongs to somebody that you know, and hold it gently between the palms of your hands and close your eyes and breathe deeply. And ask Spirit or your higher self, what does this object want to share with me? Notice any sensations, any images, or any emotions that you feel. Even if it sounds random, write it down. Write everything down that you get from that object. And then ask the owner of that object if it resonates. That's your best way. Practice. The things that you hit the nail on the head, you know are locked in. The things that you didn't, you know you've got to expand on. It's a great way to build trust in your impressions that you're getting. So when you've got a tangible object to hold, sometimes that might be a good way of opening the door. Yeah? And if you want to enhance this, you want some, again, Herkimer diamond is a good, oh, I can't get it out. Tiny little piece. Herkimer diamond. Can you see that? Just about. I look like a rabbit. Sorry. Or obsidian. Where's my obsidian? I had a bit a minute ago. What did I do with it? Oh, I know it is. I had a treatment, so I put it at the end of my therapy table as usual, because it's a really good grounding energy. I can't reach it. I'm sorry if I doshed the mic, which I pretty much, I think I did. So this is a bit of hematite. So it's black, but it's almost got a silvery sheen to it. Yeah, that's hematite. So that's really good for this sense, yeah? The Clairtangents. Where are we? Yes. So Herkimer diamond and hematite. This would be good for clearing the energy, any residual energy after you've done it, yeah? Clearing residual energy after you've done it. Right. The last Claire we're going to look at is Clairempathy. Now, this is very close to Clairsentience as well, because it's a feeling, it's a clear emotional understanding. And it allows you to feel and understand the emotions of others or the collective energy field, often before words are spoken. So like I was saying earlier when I was talking about Clairsentience, I've got a BS detector in here. I feel it. You know, I don't know, your little spidey senses get up, or your little bewitched senses. You just know when someone's trying to have you over. Most of the time I'll let them continue. Yeah. If you know that I know you've wronged me and I haven't done anything about it, don't trust me. Don't ever trust me, because if you ask me for directions, I'll send you the wrong way. Don't trust me ever again. So this allows you to feel and understand the emotions of others. And I believe that we all have this. I believe that you can walk into a room and you can sense the atmosphere. You know, when people say, oh, you could cut the atmosphere like a knife, that's in part Clairempathy and in part Clairsentience as well. They're very closely linked, these two. So a way to activate this, a practice that we can use to activate, is before meeting someone or entering a space, pause and tune into your emotional state. Go into your room, go into whatever it is you're doing. I don't know, say you're going for a training day, yeah? Check in with yourself before you go in. Go and do your training. Come back, check in with yourself. What's changed? Something will have changed because your energy has been mixing with other energy. So you want to kind of clear other people's energy away from you. If you listen to my protection video and all that, you should have sort of a protective bubble to not let anything come into you anyway. You know, you should have a filter. But that's a really good way of checking to see if anything's shifted. If you feel emotions that aren't yours, imagine a column of light descending from above, yeah, clearing and sealing your energy field. And this helps you distinguish between the emotions of others. Rose quartz and lepidolite are really good to help with overload and restore emotional balance. I haven't got any lepidolite, but obviously I've got rose quartz. There's a bit of rose quartz there. Not very pink, but that's a bit of rose quartz. I've got a pinker bit. No, that's clear quartz. I've got a pinker bit oh, there we go. That's a bit more pink. Bit of rose quartz. That don't look very pink either, is it? I've got a raw piece somewhere. Where's my raw rose quartz? There it is. Dotted around everywhere. So there's a raw piece of rose quartz. It's not very pink on the camera, but I can assure you this is very pink. It's very, very pink. Yeah, that's a raw bit. It's not been polished or anything. Beautiful. Beautiful. It's beautiful, it is. Okay, so all intuitive development is a journey of trust, awareness, and gentle repetition. And you're not forcing any psychic abilities. You're remembering how your soul already knows them. Yeah, you're just remembering. So try working with 1 Claire a day, or journal your strongest sensations every evening. And over time, you will begin to see your unique intuitive language unfold. Clear, personal, and beautifully accurate. Delivered in a half-assed way. Hopefully this all made some sort of sense to you. I think it'll be better. Oh, I found another ball. I didn't even know I had that. Talk about getting dice. I've got 11 balls now. Can you believe that? I found another ball. Oh, I've got another ball. I've got a citrine one as well. Look at that. I've got a smoky quartz and a citrine ball. I've got so many balls. That's amazing. I don't think anyone's really bothered about it. I've got a citrine ball. I never even knew I had that. Where did that come from? Well, I wonder if you want to work with me. Oh, we'll get you out. Oh, I never knew I had all these balls. Amazing. What's that one? I'm just finding balls. That's selenite. I did not know I had that. Where are all these balls coming from? I mean, watch my crystal balls video, because I didn't know I had them balls. Have you got any more? Not quite. Anyway, I don't really know where I was with the video now, so I hope you enjoyed it. I'm just looking at my balls. I've got loads of balls. But that's a brief introduction to every Claire, including me. And I will do a video on each one where it won't be quite so muddled up. But I got distracted by all my balls. I honestly didn't know I had them balls in there. Have I got any more? That's amazing. Anyway, thanks for watching. Sorry about the end. See you tomorrow.